Hey guys, Weston Mine Detective here, coming at you with another mine exploring video. So we're out here in the desert again. Got trusty Taco with me. Just got done doing some off-roading. There's the road we just came up. And right behind me, we're at yet another one of these talc mines. There's actually a few of them out here. We got this one. We got one higher up there. I think that one has a head frame. And then there's at least 2 or 3 more further up the road, and they were pretty much following the same talc seam in this general northeast direction. So I'm sure we'll see a bunch of really cool stuff up here. These ones aren't too often visited. You can see how extensive the waste rock pile is here, so I'm sure if this one is open, the underground workings will be pretty extensive. Yeah, right here you got this very impressive wooden ore chute, and I'm sure there would have been probably an ore bin right here. If not, they would have just put the ore straight into the trucks and then hauled it off from here. But yeah, look at how stark and scenic that is. I just love the contrast, especially between like the whiteness of the talc and then the super dark mountains right behind. That is just so cool to see. There's some sort of metal right here. Maybe some sort of trommel or who knows what. Yeah, not really much left here. Some old tire. Yeah, the main attraction here for sure is this ore chute. That is just so awesome. So I'll head up right here and then see if there's any portals or shafts or what's going on up there. Alright guys, so I made it to the side of this ore chute and kind of just want to give you guys perspective of how massive this thing is. From the bottom right there all the way to the top, I mean, that's got to be at least 50 feet tall. Insanely impressive. And something I wanted to note, this super white talc, the other day when I was checking out those other talc mines, I was kind of freeballing it and I didn't have any sunglasses on, so I was just walking around on those piles and it pretty much like makes you snowblind because this stuff is just extremely white. So I definitely recommend sunglasses if you're exploring around these talc mines. Okay, here's the top of this wooden chute. Just awesome. Yeah, just look at that. Yeah, you could really see like just how extensive and how tall this pile is. So I'm sure there's got to be at least, gosh, I mean, there's got to be at least 1,000 feet of underground workings here, because It expands all the way over there, and it's just super, super deep too. You could see at least 40-50 feet deep in places. So this has got to be quite the extensive mine here. Already you pick up some rail right here. It's always cool to see, and also cool to follow. It does look like there is a portal right here behind this wooden structure. Right here into this hill. Honestly, kind of just looks like this might just be oh yeah. Kind of looks like just a little workbench area, or maybe I'm sure this was a like a break room station or something. Huh. So as for the mine itself, not too sure. It's got to be, I would guess, back here somewhere. Either that or there's a road up above too, so. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to search around, but yeah, pretty cool site. I'm just puzzled where the heck this portal could be. All right, I'll do some searching around, see what's going on here. Alright guys, so I walked up the road a little bit more, and I don't know what the deal was with that last mine, but I was looking around and I could not find a portal whatsoever. So I'm thinking it either got collapsed or the state closed it off, what have you. One of those things happened. But yeah, honestly, I think it's for the better, because look at this impressive wooden head frame up here. Oh my gosh, that is just so awesome. and like I said before, like the contrast between like the wood and the crazy white talc seams behind it are just like, this is just otherworldly. Like it's just so cool to see. But yeah, I mean, that head frame's like 30, almost 40 feet tall, it looks like. And it looks like on that left side there's still a ladder. I'm sure this thing's been gated for a while, if not collapsed. Oh yeah. See, it is gated, but look. You can still get past it. I'm not going to try that because there's a good reason why these things are gated. Also, I'm so low, don't want to go down this sketchy ladder. Yeah, the rungs are kind of messed up, but yeah, looking down there, it looks like it goes down 80-90 feet or so. And then it looks like it bottoms out. I'm not sure if it's collapsed or what. But yeah, I mean, just being able to see this Insanely impressive wooden structure out here. Been standing the elements for a good 90 years, I would say. It's just been sitting out here. Yeah, that is a very cool shaft right here. Very nicely timbered up. But yeah, there's even another shaft right here. I don't want to get too close because you can see there's a little punch out in the ground right there where it's been. Okay, yeah, so that one gets collapsed within like around 25 feet or so. And it looks like there's even like a portal right here. You can see where all the talc has washed off over onto the timbers. Over here too. But man, they were dealing with a lot of talc here. I mean, it's everywhere. Look at some of these huge chunks. This is some high grade looking talc they were dealing with. Beautiful stuff. If you guys ever need talc, this is the place to go. Yeah, so this one's obviously gated up. There's a little pocket with a big timber in the middle of it. Yeah, these things are gated up for good reason. These are some extremely unstable mines. And yeah, I mean, you know, they just don't want to be liable for somebody getting collapsed on. Yeah, decent amount of shoring going on in here. But yeah, this one also gets collapsed within, looks like 30 or 40 feet. So yeah, cool. So we'll be headed down the road and check out another one or two mines, and then they'll be at the end of this one. Yeah, there's a cool door right here too. It's got some writing there. Don't know what that says. CMCCO. Yeah, it's upside down, so I can't really read it. But yeah, that is just so awesome. That's like the highlight of this freaking ship. That is just so cool to see. I love me some wooden head frames. Alright guys, so I'll be headed down the road and see what other cool stuff they got at those other mines. Alright guys, so a bit further down the mountain, and I came across, looks like a vertical shaft right here. Of course this one's gated again. Looks like it goes down there a decent ways. But yeah, due to some unforeseen circumstances, I can't check out those other mines, but we'll save those ones for a later date. But yeah, I know this one was a little shorter than the typical, but really hope you guys enjoyed it. That wooden head frame, that was definitely the cream of the crop for the day. Yeah guys, I'll be at the end of this one. Really hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.